couple months ago, we developed a technical solution to figure out whether or not a video is in view. Someone's actually watching the ad, and we open sourced the code and made it available to the industry. And then we started a consortium called OpenVV. And I think we've had a few dozen ad tech and ad server companies since join. And today, we're announcing the global rollout of viewability in our ad buying software. And what makes it unique is we provide these viewability metrics at the site and domain level, where a marketer, those metrics are actionable, so they can turn a site on, they can turn it off if they don't like the viewability rates that they're seeing. So we launched this new product. We're also releasing a white paper that helps the industry understand what we all mean when we say viewability. And right now, think of video viewability as just a patchwork of proprietary standards where every company has their own definition. So we surveyed most of the video ad servers out there as to what they count as a viewable video view. And we released a white paper that helps people understand everyone's methodology. And the idea is not to support one methodology or another, but to just highlight the differences and continue pushing the industry towards the standard. Oftentimes when a video is not viewable, it's not because of something nefarious going on. It's just someone clicked play on the video and then they switched over to their fantasy football or something like that while the ad was loading. Then they switch back, and that happens all the time. However, there is kind of a couple types of, call it video inventory, quote unquote, that isn't necessarily what advertisers think they're buying. It may be a video running autoplay in a banner. It may be a video running in a small syndicated player below the fold. And what viewability does is it helps you understand if anybody's actually watching these ads that you're paying a lot of money for in the case of video. And so diagnosing video viewability and then getting rid of it's difficult. And there's a few things that we've found that are necessary in doing that. The first is you really need to see what's going on at the site level. Often when you see a viewability report, you're getting a scorecard or something like that at a campaign level where you can't do anything about it. So we think that you really need it at the site level while the campaign's going on, where you can turn a site on, you can turn it off. You also, you being the marketer, need to see what's not measurable. About a third of the time, the viewability code it doesn't run, and often it's because the publisher is running video in an iframe. And so you want to be able to see what's not measurable and why, and work with publishers to figure out, is there a legitimate reason the video is loading in an iframe, or are they trying to effectively simulate video content? Marketers should also want to see player size. Player size tends to be a dead giveaway for what we call fake pre-roll. So if you see a 300 by 250 player, that's probably video auto playing in a banner. If you see a very small player, it might be a syndicated player from some company on the publisher site. And then lastly, you want all this in a format that's actionable. And right now, if you were to run a video buy kind of run of network on an exchange, about 30% of the views wouldn't be measurable at all. And the largest reason is because the video is running in an iframe. Of the impressions where the viewability code's instantiated, on average, about 40% of the buy is going to be viewable. So that means 60% is not viewable. So we have a lot of opportunity to increase that viewability percentage by understanding what's happening and eliminating the bad players and rewarding the good ones. We don't make money on the initiative. We actually gave away our intellectual property that took a lot of time and treasure to build. But the idea is that once advertisers really understand what they're buying, they're more likely to consolidate their spend with a piece of software like TubeMogul, where they can truly control everything that's going on. Brands are definitely getting more involved in their technology decisions. Some brands are they're starting to take on these solutions themselves. Other brands are just partnering with agencies to determine which technologies they want to use. I mean, previously I think agencies did most of that. We're also seeing tools like ours used not just to automate the remnant or the reach part of the buy, but the entire buy. So you'll see advertisers begin to consolidate their direct sites. These are publishers that they buy from, they value the relationship, they negotiated the deal, but they still value the software to enable better planning and better decisioning. I think you'll also see us get closer and closer to launching tools that are truly applicable for TV advertisers, whether it's something like our BrandPoint tool where we enable GRP planning and buying, or tools that help a TV advertiser understand how much they should invest in digital video versus television to begin with.